It's Scott again, Comic Book Hangover. It's Thursday. That means it's time for another weekly haul video. Now I got a pretty big haul this week, and as usual, I don't have a whole lot of time, so I'm going to go through this as quickly as I can. But first, I want to share my awesome Ghost Rider poster. Thank you to the fine folks at Nostalgia Inc., my local comic shop, for obtaining this for me. Yeah, set this up a little bit better here, and awesome. All right. Okay, so jumping into my books this week. So from last week's that I kind of missed out on, I picked up the final issue of Sharky the Bounty Hunter from Image. Great series. It's sort of like Mark Millar's take on Lobo from DC. The only complaint that I would have about this, and it's really kind of a minor complaint, because the entire series has been so much fun. The covers have been great. The art's been great. Unfortunately, I could only get this variant cover for the final issue, which kind of it doesn't go with all my other covers, but it is what it is. I still got to read the story. But you've got Sharky Bounty Hunter and this kid, other Billy or another Billy. So it's Billy's his name. But it turned out to be one of those stories where you got Sharky, who doesn't want to be around anybody, but somehow throughout the series finds a soft place in his heart for this kid. He takes the kid home like he meant to, but then winds up changing his mind and taking the kid back. Just once, I would like to have one of these characters leave the kid and then leave the kid. Doesn't want the kid around. But great series if you're looking for something fun, or something that if you're missing Lobo. Good old school Lobo stuff and kind of politically incorrect humor. Sharky the Bounty Hunter is definitely good one. This 6-issue miniseries recently wrapped up. I also grabbed the 4th issue variant cover for Death's Head. Came out last week, and I don't know what more I can say about it. Death's Head's still one of my favorite characters. I was very pleased with this miniseries. Tini Howard, the writer, spot on depiction of the character Death's Head. She really did do a good job with them. Maybe inject some more of his, gallows humor the next time. Hopefully she writes him again, but next time she does, a little bit more of the gallows humor that he's known for. But other than that, that's a really good miniseries, and I really liked it. I also finally grabbed Power Rangers number 44, the foil variant cover. This is part of the Necessary Evil story. So far I've gotten all of these, and hoping that I can get the rest of them. That way I have the entire set. So, moving on to books that came out this week. This week was an Alterna Comics week. Now, Alterna Comics, in case you're not aware, they published books on newsprint, the way comic books used to be. And the side effect of that, not only do you get some really great stories, most of them are miniseries, sometimes they'll do a one-shot, but with them being on newsprint, that means they're going to be cheaper. So their books, their cover prices range from 99 cents to $1.99. Now they put their books out 1 week, so whatever week they come out, that's your entire monthly run of Alterna books. They're bi-monthly, so you get one series 1 month, then you get the next series next month, and you kind of go back and forth. But they've got a great selection of books, something for everybody. Real quickly, this is what I picked up this week: the final issue of the actual Roger. This was a double-size issue, so $1.99. Look at that. $1.99. Psycho KO number 2. This is the second volume, the second story for this character. He's sort of, I guess you could say, it's sort of like a cross between like the Scooby-Doo type characters and Deadpool, only not as vulgar. It's kind of like old school Deadpool. And if you're wanting to check out some where Psycho KO came from, they had this reprint series. In case you missed it, this is reprinting Psycho KO, the first miniseries, the first issue. And that goes for, look at that price there, 99 cents. 99 cents, you get an entire book. Marvel, you can't top that. Their only other ongoing series, it came out on a Wednesday. This is an anthology book, so every issue has a collection of stories in it. Now this is a book here, all the stories, I've always enjoyed all the stories, but even if I didn't like the stories in this, I would buy this book just for the covers. Every single issue has had some great covers. They maintain some amazing covers for this series, and this is no different. This is no exception to that trend. So another great cover, a great series. For those of you who like sort of murder mysteries, a little bit of supernatural, Midnight Mysteries, City of Ghosts, number 3 of 4 came out this week. Another really great run. $1.50 cover price. Red Koi number 2 of 2. So this is just a 2-issue miniseries. And debuting this week is Voidwalker. This is a 4-issue miniseries. It's gangsters, supernatural, it's violent, it's a lot of fun. I mean, I even kind of going into it, I knew that it was going to have, you know, the gangster stuff, you know, the Guido type gangsters, and there'd be like demons, somebody would go into hell, then coming back for revenge. But I was not expecting what I got out of this. So this is a lot of fun. This one and Blood Realm. If you're looking for stuff that's dark and atmospheric and moody and definitely not for kids, Voidwalker and Blood Realm are definitely two of the alternative books that you definitely want to check out. So if you're looking for something fun, something dark, something gritty, something violent, Voidwalker is definitely something you want to check out. I also grabbed, aside from my alternative books, finally, I grabbed this one because of the variant cover for the 2nd issue. I grabbed Doom number 1, still on my LCS's rack, so I grabbed this one so I could check it out because I was going to grab this. I'm a huge fan of Doom 2099. I also really enjoy Dr. Doom. He's one of my favorite Marvel villains. But Doom 2099 is one of my favorite 2099 characters, and even though this isn't the best cover and the best drawing of the character that I've ever seen, it's still great. It's great to see the character on the cover again, and I had to pick it up. So since it was part of a story I did kind of want to read, I was kind of curious about it. I picked up the 1st issue, and it's okay. Not really the way I like to have Doom depicted. He seems a little, I don't know, like inside, like the fire, the spark that made him Doom isn't there anymore. So I may check out the next couple of issues and hope that he has an end game, that there's a reason why he's acting like this. But still, I mean, it's a fun read if you're looking for something a little bit different. I also grabbed this, kind of goes along with that Doom cover, Amazing Spider-Man, the current series, issue 33. This begins the 2099 event that they're doing. So there's going to be this. I think there's issue 34 and maybe 35, 36. I'm not sure. But they're going to have 2 bookend, 2099 bookends, the Alpha and Omega, and then a bunch of one-shots, including Doom 2099, Spider-Man, and Ghost Rider 2099. And Ghost Rider 2099 was my all-time favorite of them all. So I'm definitely going to be grabbing these. So I wanted to get on the ground level, and anytime they got Spidey 2099 in his original costume, the good one, I'm going to be on board for it. So if you're a fan of 2099, good read. There's some other stuff going on here. I have no idea what's going on in Spidey, but it's still something that you can follow easily. And finally this week, going along with this awesome new poster here, I grabbed the 2nd print of Ghost Rider current series number 1 because I love the cover. Great cover. And I know some people have referred to this as a variant cover for the 1st issue. This is the 2nd print. 2nd print covers usually will have a something different on the cover. And this is a great cover. Thank you. I grabbed Ghost Rider. Love being able to say this. This is so awesome. Ghost Rider number 2. Great cover. The series is still going really well. Johnny Blaze, I have no idea what's going on with them, and in some ways it's almost like he's trying to do the right thing, but is he really doing the right thing? Has Hal corrupted him to the point where he can't tell the difference between reality and fantasy, right and wrong, saints and sinners? So he's in this really interesting spot right now where it's really hard to see where he's coming from, and it's hard to side with him because you don't know if he's on the right side or not. But we've got the Danny Ketch Ghost Rider that's there to kind of try to keep things straight, try to sort things out. So this is, if you've been waiting like my stuff, if you've been waiting for a Ghost Rider series for years, if you've been waiting for a truly good Ghost Rider series, this is it. The wait is over. This is the series to definitely check out. So along with this, I was able to snag the 1 in 10 Crane variant for Ghost Rider number 2. An amazing cover. Just going to share that with you right now. Just absolutely amazing cover. Not usually a fan of Crane's art, but he knocked this one out of the park, and I'm very happy with it. It's going to be a very lovely addition to my collection. So those are all the books that I picked up this week, and a few of my thoughts on them as well. So we're going to go ahead and pause this. I'm going to set everything up on the wall. We're going to take a look at it, and then we're done. All right, there you go. Look at that. This is actually kind of an interesting week. It's all Marvel and Alterna comics, and I think there are more Alterna books than there are Marvel books, but still a great selection. Doom, the new Doctor Doom series, one that I really wasn't going to check out, but I wound up doing it, so it ended up being, like I said, kind of entertaining. Really not sure what's going on with the character and why they're depicting him the way they are. I'm hoping that there's some sort of an end game involved. So I may end up sticking with that one, just like last week when I said grabbing the variant cover for Venom. Donny Cates doing a great doing a great job on Venom. So I'm going to jump on that with the Venom Island story. So, you know, as I always like to say, try something new, try something different. You never know what you may end up liking. And with Alterna Books, cheap cover prices, great stories, great art, awesome covers. You really can't go wrong with them. They do have something for everybody, so definitely check out their back catalog. You can also check out their In Case You Missed It series if you want to sample their stuff real cheap. Every issue is 99 cents. You absolutely cannot go wrong with that. With brand new stories, brand new comics. Yes, they're reprints, but 99 cents. You can't go wrong. I also want to share with you real quickly. Got a new Pez dispenser, Ghost Rider, because it's Ghost Rider. Thank you to my awesome girlfriend for picking this up for me. We also found today 90%. Hey, look, there I am. 90% off at, what is this, Walgreens. Morticia Addams, Addams Family Funko Pop, and cannot have Morticia without Gomez. These are the only ones that they had, so these are the ones that we grabbed. And great stuff, though. Awesome. So anyway, there you go. There's your weekly haul video. Thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. And we will be, I will be doing another video in the next day or two. I picked up the previews, so I kind of want to go through there and show everybody that, you know, the best way to get on board with some of these books, you know, if you wanted to get the variant covers, if you wanted to get something like the Donny Cates Venom Island series, the best thing to do is order these books in advance. Let your comic shop know that you're going to want them, and your absolute best resource for that is the previews catalog, the Diamond Previews proper. You got a Marvel catalog and a DC catalog. So I'll be going through those, making my list for my LCS, and hopefully everybody else out there will get the idea and do the same thing for them, because it makes this thing so much easier for your LCS. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys next time.